guys, welcome back to Positively Diverse and my YouTube channel. I'm really excited to have you on board, and as mentioned last week, all the kind of things I'm going to be talking about are about diversity, inclusivity, makeup, treatments for skin, maintaining your skin, how to look after your skin 40 plus. And I'm going to be talking to lots and lots of people who've gone through life-changing moments in their life where a particular disability or skin condition has changed their life, and the turning point for them and what's actually got them through those difficult moments. So my name's Joti, as mentioned previously, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about what vitiligo is. Some of you might have seen people with vitiligo and wondered what those white patches are. Quite often it gets mistaken for having a birthmark or also burns, but it has nothing to do with these two things. Vitiligo can appear at any age and does not discriminate against age, gender, ethnicity. For me, my vitiligo started when I was 21 years old, and I was living in Spain. I came back to the UK and I discovered a white spot on the left of my arm. And I thought it was a suntan. I thought it had something to do with the suntan or living life in the south of Spain. You know, the sun's really hot out there. But when my tan started to fade, the patch started to look more apparent and it started to get bigger and bigger. And straight away, the GP diagnosed it as vitiligo. I didn't have a clue what vitiligo was. Hadn't heard of it, had never heard of anyone who had it, never seen anyone on TV with it, didn't know what this condition was. I then started to gradually explore and research, and I think the only amount of information that I managed to gain was a little bit more from the Vitiligo Society. I started to try to understand what this condition was about, but I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I didn't want to understand about it. I was 21 years old. This was the prime time of my life. What the heck was this white patch doing on my skin? Why did it not go away? Why was it spreading? Why was this happening to me? Why was it just me that it was happening to? Why did it not happen to anyone else around me? These were all the questions that were going around in my head. And the more I started to worry about it, the more it started to spread. Living with vitiligo has been going on for 21 years. In terms of how I've come to accept it, it's happened in quite a short amount of time. And I want to talk to you guys about strategies, coping mechanisms. When you look different to other people, how do you deal with that? How do you strengthen yourself? How do you change that mindset? How do you start to get that thicker skin when you start to realize that all those comments, all those looks don't matter? I'm going to talk about how young people feel about their bodies. I've worked with young people for 16 years as a teacher, and I really understand from a parent's perspective as well what it's like to have children growing up in a society where we are fixated with our looks. So if this is something that you want to know more about, if you want to join on board with some of the discussions and you've got suggestions and feedback on what you would like to know more about, please pop your comments below. I would love to hear from you. You can also see some of my campaigns and my projects on my Instagram. See below for further details. And I look forward to you staying tuned with me next week, where I'll be talking to you more about body confidence and body image.